Hi, I'm Dr. V. Balaji. I'm just going to take you for the basics of networking. And before going into see what is a networking, let me give you the fundamentals which are required to look. Definition for networks. What are the criteria which we need to analyze, and what may be the possible structures of a network, and what are the various categories we can classify the networks. Okay. Let me get into your basic thing. A simple definition for a network is a set of a device which has been connected by a communication links, where we have to see what is meant by a device and what do you mean by a link. So when we are going to discuss something about a device, so normally in the field of networks, we'll be calling our nodes as a device. Either that nodes may be a computer or a laptop or a printer or a mobile device or any device which is capable of transmitting and receiving the data. And a link is one which we normally describe as a medium which has been set up between the two devices to carry out data. Whereas that medium can be of a cable or can be an air or maybe in a fiber cable or any medium which is capable of carrying our information. And then the first thing which we have to analyze with respect to our network is a network criteria. So where this network criteria plays a major role in determining the quality of your network which we are going to use for transmission, or the network which we are going to use to get the data from the other end. So when you take up your quality, or when you have an assessment of your device, so we have to take up the three parameters according to the network. One is performance, another one is reliability, and the third one is security. So when you take up your performance, it just depends upon the elements which I'm going to employ for my transmission. So when it comes on elements, as we know that it may be in a laptop or it may be in a computer or it may be any device. So question will rise, what is the impact of the element? Why do we need to consider the elements here? Let me tell you that also. The reason why the elements is going to be play the major role in terms of a performance. So imagine if I'm going to give you hundreds of a data to be transmitted, and if the device which I'm going to use or elements which I'm going to use capable of transmitting only 40 data at a time, what will happen to your network? Automatically, obviously, I'll be saying that you are not fit for my transmission, so I'll be looking for somebody else who's capable of transmitting these 100 data. Yes or no? Yeah. And then this impact of transmission, this impact of the number of inputs which I'm going to have to be transmitted will increase the delay. So since my device is capable of transmitting only 40, so step by step I'll be keep on transmitting so that others has to wait, so that the transmission delay will be keep on increasing. So once these two parameters are going to be keep on increasing, automatically it will be pulling down the performance. So what we have to do is that, so once if you manage your throughput properly according to the elements which I'm going to employ, automatically your delays will be reduced so that your performance of the network will be increased. And the second one is going to be reliability. So since the communications are going to be happen only with help of links, so we have to make sure that till the transmission is going to be get completed, there should not be any sort of a failure rate. There should not be any failure between the links which I'm going to set up for my transmission. So if there is going to be any failure, so maybe if it is once or twice a failure is going to be there, that will not have any impact on our reliability. If there is going to be more frequent failures are going to happen, automatically it will pull down your reliability. So you have to make sure that failure rates is going to be as much as minimum. And then the last one is, obviously everybody will be thinking that I need to have a secured of my data which I'm going to transfer. So what we have to do is that, So we have to have a protect against these two conditions. One is errors and malicious uses. So whereas when you are going to deal with your layers, we'll come to know what is an error. So when you are going to deal with your network layers, where there will be finding out what is your malicious uses. The second thing which we have to discuss is today is a physical structure. So physical structure is nothing but the types of connections which I'm going to have. See, when I'm going to have a type of connections, there are two connections are there. One is point-to-point connection, another one is a multi-point connection. Whereas a figure one which gives you a point-to-point connection where there is only a transmitter and a receiver, which has been connected with which has been connected through a link. Whereas the second diagram which gives you a multi-point connection where we'll have a common transmitter and there will be multiple receivers will be there. Through a link they can be getting up your data which I'm going to transfer. So when I said it is a physical connection, so there is a possibility that I can connect in a different way which I want to have. So the ways in which I'm going to connect here is commonly referred as a topology. And then when it comes for a computer networks or a network, so normally topology classifies into four types. Number one is mesh, number two is star, number three is bus, number four is ring. Let me see what is your mesh structure. So examples, I'm just taken up 5 devices here where I place in a different position. And as you just look into this diagram, you can find that the connections are going to be like a conjugation one. Anywhere else from here, I'm going back here, come here, here, do this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll be taking a connection from 1 to 2, 1 to 3, 1 to 5, 1 to 6. Similarly, these connections will be there. So where you find that more number of connections are interconnected to each other before I'm reaching a destination, that will be taken as a mesh topology. And now when it comes for a star, so from a central connections, we can get up as much of nodes can be connected together. When it comes for a bus, a single line with both ends will be of a terminator for transmission, both ends will be of a terminator, where in the middle you can drop and get the data which I want to have. It can be of n number of nodes can be connected through across the middle. When it comes for a ring, it is like what is your ring which we are going to be having, where I'll be having a structure will be of a ring structure. Each of the structure will be, whereas the nodes which is going to be there and present in the structure will be connected with the help of a device called a repeater. And further coming, we'll be seeing what is meant by repeaters. That's all.